Imagine a king who loved music, feasts, and sports, but is remembered for divorces, executions, and breaking with the Catholic Church. That's Henry VIII of England, the king with 6 wives and a reputation as bizarre as it is unforgettable. In this video, we'll explore the strange, dramatic, and shocking history of Henry VIII and why his personal life changed the course of England forever. Stay until the end, because the rhyme that sums up his 6 wives' fates is something you'll never forget. Early life. Henry VIII was born in 1491, the second son of Henry VII. At first, he wasn't expected to be king at all. His older brother Arthur was the heir. But when Arthur died young, Henry suddenly became the future king. Young Henry wasn't the overweight tyrant we often imagine. He was handsome, athletic, loved jousting, hunting, and playing music. People described him as tall, charming, and almost too perfect for the throne. He even wrote songs. Yes, King Henry VIII fancied himself a composer. But behind that charm was a man who craved power, control, and, most importantly, a male heir. The first marriage, Henry married his brother's widow, Catherine of Aragon, to secure the alliance with Spain. At first, they seemed happy, but tragedy struck again and again. Catherine gave birth to several children, but only one survived, a daughter, Mary. For Henry, this was a disaster. He believed he needed a son to secure the Tudor dynasty. His obsession with an heir would soon push him into one of the strangest and boldest moves in history, breaking with the Pope. Here's where things got bizarre. The Catholic Church didn't allow divorce, but Henry wanted to end his marriage to Catherine. He petitioned the Pope for an annulment, but the Pope refused, partly because Catherine was the aunt of the powerful Holy Roman Emperor. So Henry made a shocking decision. He broke England away from the Catholic Church and declared himself the head of the Church of England. Imagine changing an entire country's religion just to get a divorce. That's exactly what Henry did. This move gave him freedom to marry again, but it also sparked centuries of religious conflict in England. The 6 wives. Now, let's talk about what Henry VIII is most famous for, his 6 wives. Their fates are often summed up in one chilling rhyme. Divorced, beheaded, died. Divorced, beheaded, survived. Catherine of Aragon, married for 24 years, but divorced when she failed to give Henry a son. And Boleyn young, ambitious and bold. She gave Henry another daughter, Elizabeth, but not a son. Henry accused her of treason and adultery. She was beheaded in 1536. Jane Seymour, Henry's true love. She finally gave him a son, Edward, but died shortly after childbirth. Anne of Cleves, this marriage was basically a failed blind date. Henry thought she looked nothing like her portrait. After 6 months, he divorced her, but at least she lived a peaceful life. Catherine Howard, much younger than Henry, she was accused of being unfaithful. She, too, was executed. Catherine Parr, the final wife, who actually outlived Henry. She nursed him in his last years and managed to survive the bizarre Tudor court. Each marriage wasn't just a love story. It was a political drama filled with betrayal, fear, and deadly consequences. Later years. By his later years, Henry VIII was no longer the handsome, athletic prince. He was obese, suffered from leg ulcers, and had a violent temper. He became paranoid, ordering executions of even close friends and advisors. But even as his health declined, his power remained absolute. People feared him, but they couldn't ignore him. Legacy. Henry VIII died in 1547, leaving behind 3 children, Mary, Elizabeth, and Edward, who would all rule England at different times.